I'm in a PTT, a petrol station in Hat Yai, and who should I bump into? Guy I've known many, many years, but I don't expect him to rock up into a PTT station anyway. The man himself is looking after the transport. There's a load of transporters out there, and there's a load of modified cars there, and that's because it's the morning after Cars and Coffee Songkhla. Crazy event, epic event, and now all the cars that come from Bangkok to this event are going home. So we're on a PTT forecourt with a load of cars, a load of transporters, and how many times have I been in that scenario? And it is baking hot and the sun is burning off the ground. I'm just going to whiz you around because you can see one transporter over there loaded up already. I think there's 3 more to go, a lot of cars to go up. So anyway, we're here Sunday afternoon and it is time to go home and we're loading up. So I'm just going to show you what's going on with the loading, cars going up on transporters, some pretty cool, pretty epic cars. So hopefully keep you watching, and there's some nice cars, and R34 goes straight behind me as I say that, emphasizes my point, in motion. And that's the first thing to say. What's really cool about all these far-flung car events around Thailand, all the people come, the people from Bangkok, the really core people with amazing cars, they really get engaged and they join the events and they come down, bring the cars down on transporters. Of course, it's not expensive to take your cars on transporters here. If you're hiring a transport and you've got 6, 8, or in this case about 25, 30 cars, not too expensive to bring them down. So brought them all down. They came down on Friday, the event was on Saturday, and now they are going home Sunday afternoon and they're loading in a PTT. So when you come to somewhere like Songkhla, you get a big core meet, 30 cars come down from Bangkok, and it's 30 really cool cars, and they really make the event something a bit special, give a lot of halos, and then you mix it with the local cars, in this case Songkhla. And in fact, a lot of cars have come up from Malaysia for this event because big Malaysian holiday last week. So a lot of people take the opportunity to come up from Malaysia to Songkhla for the first ever Cars and Coffee here. Then the next thing to say is big thanks to the TAT, the Tourism Authority of Thailand, because they support these events, they put them together. They've done ones that I've been to in Hua Hin, in Chiang Mai, in Khao Yai, in Pattaya, in places like that. And now they've done one in Songkhla last night and it was epic. And this one was a bit different because the local people really got behind it. Thousands of people came. I've never seen anything like it. There were so many local people came out Saturday night for an activity like this, and it went really, really well. So clearly the TAT are going to be happy with how that went. They want to bring tourists in, they want to put things on for people, and it checked all the boxes. And they also want to bring tourists into the country, and they did that as well because so many people came up from Malaysia for this event. There were so many Malaysian plates in the car park in the show area. It was absolutely amazing. So the event went really, really well, and I'd like to say big thank you for TAT. Kun Tong, his team, they did a fantastic job to put this event together. It was absolutely epic. And like I say, the place was full. People from Songkhla came down. The location was beautiful, right by the beach. All the palm trees in a park, absolutely fantastic. So that was great as well. And for sure, you'll have Cars and Coffee here in 2024 and 2025, because they are not going to let go of this event now, because that went so well and it really connected with people. And I think next year, with more planning even, more Malaysian people will come up, because a lot of Malaysian people came up kind of spur of the moment, wanted to come up for it. They'll go back, they'll bring more people, they'll bring the groups, and then it's going to be even bigger next year. And I didn't get a chance to talk to the organizer last night, so I'm just gonna have a word with him now, get some feedback on the event and like why the TAT's doing this and where they're going, so you're hooked on board for this. So I'm gonna have a quick word with him coming up, and you can see now all the transporters loading up there to go home. And I'll say it's absolutely baking hot in this PTT. So I've got sunglasses on. I apologise for that, but if I didn't wear sunglasses, my eyes would be squinting away. So anyway, the event last night was fantastic. If you watch my channel, you'll have seen the report I did on the event. If you chase down into my videos, or if you follow my channel, you'll have seen my video on Songkhla. So I'll drop a link below if you haven't seen it, but I think anyone who's watching this will have seen it. And thank you for watching, and also while I'm here, please like my videos, please subscribe, really appreciate that. Always trying to bring you car content from Thailand, show you the scene, show you what's going on. And that means I seem to be so often in a PTT loading cars onto transporters. So I'm headed off back to Bangkok, fly back. But I just wanted to show you a bit of the scene, a bit of the vibe, what's going on, because I got a long afternoon to kill. My first ever time in Songkhla. It looks a really nice place, looks really clean, really want to come back here. And I'm going to be back in October for the Songkhla street race. I also want to mention that. Looking forward to that because I really like Songkhla. And this is just 24 hours here, but it looks a nice place, it looks very clean. A lot of character. The old town looked really amazing, a bit like Phuket, old town, but maybe more authentic. A lot of coffee shops, a lot of nice places. The beach also looked absolutely amazing. So when the street race is on, hopefully you're going to time to see a little bit of more of what is going on with Songkhla as well. Looks a fantastic place. Anyway, let's show you some views of what's going on here. And then I'm headed to the airport, going home.
Hi, I'm Tong from the TAT Amazing Thailand. Actually, we have organized event Cars and Coffee on vacation in many parts of Thailand, in the north, in the central, in the east of Thailand, but the south part of Thailand is the first place for us for the south. And the reason we chose the Songkhla to be the first place for the south part of Thailand because Songkhla have a very beautiful scenery, landscape, and people, and especially Songkhla is the border next to our country, Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore. That's why we chose here to be the first place for the south part of Thailand. And we have arranged the Cars and Coffee on vacation yesterday. I heard that the people came to mingle in our event around 10,000 people, include from Songkhla and the nearby province like Trang, Satun, and thanks for friends they came from Malaysia and Singapore as well. The next event, and I don't know, I'm not sure where it's gonna be, but for here in Songkhla next year for sure. But the month will be to be announced later.
So one more thing I want to mention by the side of the road, if you can see up here, it's a bit obscured, Songkhla Grand Prix on this VW Golf. And that's coming up in October, Songkhla street race. Gonna be back here, and I'm looking forward to being back in Songkhla. Only 24 hours this time, but it looks a really interesting place, looks my kind of place for sure. So Songkhla street race organized by PT Series. First time ever street racing in Songkhla. Gonna be amazing, and I'm looking forward to that. And actually lastly, I just want to say thank you to Richard and his daughter Kate for giving me a ride up from Songkhla to Hatyai, getting lunch, bringing me up here. Really appreciate that. Great bunch of guys, real car guy who hovers between Thailand and Malaysia pretty much non-stop. Big thanks to them. Big thanks to Joey as well, because he's always gives me a lot of support. And I just finished with this Stance Mania build. Looks fantastic.
อ๋อ